Count up your sins, it's time for the video review of Kamen Rider W. And here we are at the video review for Kamen Rider W CYCLONEJOKER version. This is kind of his base form in the show. It's usually he'll switch into Heat or Luna Joker or Fang Joker or Luna Trigger or any of those. But he generally starts off, even in the fights when he transforms it, he generally starts off as CYCLONEJOKER or becomes CYCLONEJOKER at some point during the fight. It's kind of his base mode. And it's it's the Cyclone, the green half. The Joker half is pretty standard, and more or less, aside from the shoulder pad, it's the same Joker half as on Fang Joker. The only real difference is the shoulder pad that has the where instead of being curved, it kind of comes out into the spike for the Fang version, as well as the forearm. But yeah, the same detailing, just the black and purple. Just to give a shot of them together. And it's really nice. It's got the overdrive button over here. It's got the regular double driver as opposed to the one with Fang attached. And it's got the really cool segmented eyes, big and round. At first I thought this head crest was a little too big, but looking at the pictures of the actual suit on the box, it doesn't look quite as ridiculously huge. Maybe it is a little on the big side, but it doesn't look super ridiculous out of place when compared to the actual suit. He does have this little posable scarf back here. This is the one that looks like it's blowing in the wind, which is kind of cool. I much prefer this one. And it's on this little tiny ball joint that plugs in right back here. And I actually had to clear a little bit of flash out of this hole because it was full with some mold flash and I couldn't plug anything into it. But he also comes with just a straight hanging down scarf that he just plugs in. It doesn't go all the way. They don't plug all the way in. They don't snap into place. You just kind of push it enough for the ball to stay in place. And you can have just a scarf just kind of hanging down off his back. But I much prefer the more dynamic look of the blowing in the wind scarf. I just think it looks cooler. Just to have it kind of just makes him look more dynamic. He's got the same posability as we saw in Fang Joker. He's got the double jointed leg, hips right here that really, as well as the thigh swivel, that give him a lot of range of movement right in there. Nice knees. The die cast feet with the various posable ankles as well as the hinged toes. The same double ball joint hands, and he does come with different hands like Fang Joker did. They're a little hard to swap out just because of the double ball joint. You can see there's a main ball up here and then a smaller ball up here. And when putting the new hand on, it's real easy to... that actually went on a lot easier than I was expecting. Because sometimes we'll be pushing it and this ball will like to rotate up and it won't go in, or just using the pressure, you'll end up sliding down and pushing the wrist cuff decoration off. So I don't swap the hands out too much, but he does come with several different hands. Much the same as Fang Joker did, more or less the same hands. He doesn't come with... Fang Joker had them. He only comes with, if you want to look, he comes with 3 extra hands for each side. He doesn't come with motorcycle riding hands. If you want to ride, want him to ride on the hard boiler, which is I've got on the way. I think it was an exclusive release. I'm not sure. You have to get the CYCLONEJOKER Extreme, which is him combined with the Extreme driver, or the Extreme bit that attaches into the driver. He's got a much thicker silver part in the middle. But he comes with the proper green and black Cyclone riding hands. And I do have him on the way with Hard Boilder, so we'll show that off in a future review. But aside from that, he's got the same awesome range of movement in the head. You can really just pose him in all kinds of... The same double jointed shoulders, the same little flip-up shoulder pads. The green is a really nice shiny green, and while the black is still shiny, it's not like a metallic shiny. It's just kind of a smooth shiny versus the really metallic shiny green of the Cyclone side. It looks really nice. I really, really like this mode. I think my only really complaint is that on Fang Joker you can see he's got a black elbow joint and a white elbow joint, so it really blends. Whereas here on Cyclone Joker, they just use black joints on both sides. So the black up here and the black up here on the shoulder really kind of shows off where the joint is in a way that's not quite as obvious on Fang Joker. But yeah, I'm really, really digging the Figuarts line, especially for double. I got O's Tatoba, Tatoba. Anyway, in today, and he's like, he's not bad. He's a decent figure, but there's just a different feel to the plastic, I think. And he doesn't have. Well, we'll get into those differences in his review next. But yeah, I highly recommend the Figuarts line. Really nice, just a really nice look at the characters, and a really nice, just beautiful looking Cyclone Joker figure. I really, really like him. And again, I like Fang Joker as well. I want to get, and I think if nothing else, Luna Trigger is going to be hard, but I'd like to get the Heat Metal and Luna Trigger, just so I can have all the various halves together. So we'll see about that. But just some really, really nice looking figures, very nice representations of the on-screen characters, very posable. Definitely something that's going to be displayed proudly on my shelves. So there it is. There's the SHFiguarts Cyclone Joker.